Las Vegas picture again.
All right, so we are live. I believe we're live, and you hear the hound of the puppy above. So, welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master, Bilbo. So come join us as we travel through the tales from the Yawning portal. This is our 7th episode of the Forge of Fury. The plan is to play the same characters through each of the adventures in the Yawning portal and level up characters accordingly and finish with the Tomb of Horrors. So come join us as we travel through these old school dungeon crawls. And Erebus, would you like to recap last week's episode for a die of inspiration?
I will do it. All right. I'll come out of the darkness for a second. All right. So let's see. We started last session. I think we had just finished taking care of a number of orc ninjas and a leader.
Yes.
The leader had almost escaped. Leader had almost escaped downstairs, but Zazriel, in an amazing shot, had shot into the darkness and got lucky and took out the leader. Most of us were quite beat up, so we decided to take a short break. And during that short break, Dara had the nice suggestion that we might want to go recover the body of the leader, to see if she had anything useful, and also to maybe protect some of the secrecy that we were here. So we set up a small little protection squad, snuck in, because we were worried about the huge mosquitoes, also known as sturges. And we moved into the next room, and there were no sturges, and we recovered the body, no problem. Dara helped Erebus pull it up. Her spear was missing. Dun, dun, dun. In that room that we were in, we also discovered a secret door that had a trap built into it. Or maybe it was not a secret door, but in any case, there was a fire trap. And between Dar and Erebus, I think Zaz helped, we were able to finally figure out how to open it and disarm the trap. And we went inside, found out that it was an elaborate alchemist's fire trap that would have filled up almost the entire room, half the room, with flames. And we were luckily able to not set ourselves on fire for once. And we then took a full rest because we were all still messed up and recovered a lot of hit points and got our nerve back up and went down the stairs. Stairs spiraled down and down. There was a river that ran across the stairs and went into this narrow opening, and we kept going down. The next room was a huge room filled with sturges, and we sent our dragon in and turned them all into sturge sickles in one nice breath. No problem there. And we then journeyed across this large room, and there was this same river, we think, that was up above, but the stairs ran through this room, about 5 feet wide. And after a bunch of thinking, we jumped across and did some rope tricks, and someone fell in. Who was that?
Valiant.
Mr. Valiant fell in, and I believe Dar ended up
falling into.
Yep. Her next time, Dar. And Erebus snuck ahead and found some Trogs and a bear in a cage to poke the bear, as they say.
Yes.
I miss anything from anyone? Sorry if I missed somebody's importance.
No, that was good.
No, yeah, I think you got everybody.
Chuck's rescue.
Oh, yeah. Torn.
We did find, so we recovered there was 2 farmers that had been held as captives by the orcs, as well as a half-orc who worked for the city, he claims. And so we freed everybody. The 2 farmers were very excited to flee, and apparently we're not worried about them, so we just kicked them out. And they're going to walk home by themselves.
Zazriel got them.
Or become prisoners again. Orc was very excited to continue journeying with us, take some revenge on the people, or just find his fortune, I guess. And so he's been given the friendly nickname of Chuck. Maybe?
Yep.
Okay, his actual name is Torin, and so he's going to help us fight.
Perfect. Yeah, so...
Thanks for joining us, Chuck.
We left off where everybody has crossed the river. Erebus whispered back to the group that there's some Trogs up ahead, and Erebus is hidden well in a crevice, looking at these 4 troglodytes that are in this room, and they're hiding fairly well, but Erebus' keen drow eyes spotted all 4 of them, as well as behind this wooden makeshift gate, a big brown bear that seems to be in a room. And the 2 of the troglodytes are really close to that. Erebus also figured out that they could probably release the brown bear pretty easily whenever they so desire. So that was where we left off, and I believe Erebus was probably going to take a shot.
Yeah, he's going to lead them back to us.
And try to lead them. Yeah, that's right. Try to lead them back to you guys, I guess. That's the plan.
I think that's right. Are we will we have a map today or no? We're still gonna be
map
in our mind?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No map. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm gonna take a shot at at one of them near the bear. The one who'd be most likely to release the bear.
Yeah, both of them are in a position. There's 2 of them that are close to this cage of the bear, and then there's 2 others. They are closer to you. They're still good, probably, say, 15, 20 feet away from you, those 2. But the other 2, they're further. They're probably about another, beyond those, probably about another 25 feet or so.
Okay. Maybe I'll shoot one of the closer ones. I'll take out one of the closer ones, or try to.
Okay, sure.
Alright, here comes the shot. Let's see what we can do. Natural 20.
Well, that will do it. Alright.
That will do it. And an exploding dice. Wow.
Oh my.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so that's 10, 16. I'm going to reroll the exploder. 17. I'm going to reroll the extra dice. That's not so good. 20, 26, and 4. 30 points.
Whew. All right, so yeah, you take that first shot and just go right through that troglodyte's head, and he goes right on down. And so I'm actually going to give you a luck card, so you want to write this down.
All right, it's exciting.
Yep, with that hit, that's crazy. All right, so you receive the maximum amount of healing possible from any one source.
That one I'm going to save for a long time.
Yeah. When you get that 3rd level healing spell cast on you, there you go.
When you were in
I
the
cast
table
healing word! Did they see me?
That will be the case. Let's take a look here. Let me, why don't you go ahead and do another stealth roll, and we'll see. They're definitely going to be alerted that their comrade
just
got shot in the head with an arrow going right through it.
21 on stuff.
All right, so that's perfect. So let's take a look, see if any of them immediately see you.
If not, I would just take another shot quick.
You 2 of the other 2 that are further away, they're oblivious to where you're at. They're kind of looking at their friend. However, the one that's closer to you, he actually definitely seems to be aware of your position.
All right, I'm going to stand and try to take a second shot at one of the guys in back, so let me know however you want to proceed with that.
All right, why don't we, I'm going to give you I'll give you a surprise attack on another one just because of your crit with that one.
Okay.
And then we'll go into initiative.
All right, so that's not a crit, sadly, 21.
Yeah, I'll hit him for sure.
Yeah, I would think so. The way we damage, it's 9 and 13 points.
Boo-hoo.
13. Yeah. He does actually go down though. That Trog falls down to the ground. And then let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yep.
Everyone.
Woo.
You guys didn't need to fight, did you?
Ooh.
Alright, you think so?
What you roll? Are you?
All right, is anybody above a 20?
I'm
I'm
20
at 20 exactly.
I'm a 20 exactly.
Wow.
No. Yeah.
So
20.
we have Zazriel, we have Kit,
I'll go
and
after that.
Torn, all with 20s. That's
I'm a 19.
crazy. All right. So,
Valiant's a 3.
out of the three of you, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Zazriel go
second.
first. What about Kit? Doesn't she get a
Doesn't
say?
Kit
So?
get a say?
No.
Kit, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't care.
All right, so we'll put you behind those two then. So, all right. Apparently, ladies not our first. in
Hey,
this,
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
Not a beautiful one.
All right, and then Dar, I heard you were a 19. All right, perfect. All right, and then is anybody else 16 through 20?
I'm 18.
18 for
What does that
Erebus.
say?
All right.
Let's do this.
Oh, I got to roll for.
No cruises.
What was Valiant?
Thinking I'm a 3, Billy. I'm a 4. Damn.
Damn it. It's one off.
And then L, what are you?
One off the fumble.
11. All right, perfect. Got it.
I rolled a 3.
All right, and let's just do.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so
Should have took that.
15.
Stop
Perfect.
rolling, dude.
Got it. All right, we are good to
I need
go.
to roll.
So, with that, Daz, you are up first.
Last.
All right, put the phones down, gentlemen.
How far away from them?
Huh?
How far away from her are they?
So you're still further. You guys are just
I know,
down this
over.
hallway. So
Weird.
you're about 30 feet down this hallway. That kind of comes around. So you just heard.
Alright,
You're hearing stuff.
I'll move 30
but-
feet.
All right, so you move 30 feet, then it opens up into this larger cavern. You see a Trog that is to the southern part, closer to you. Is probably about 15, 20 feet from you when you come through, and then you see another Trog standing across the room. And both of them have dead Trogs at their feet. One with an arrow through its head, the other one through its heart.
No sight of the bear?
You can make a quick perception check.
10.
No, you don't see that
Alright.
part yet.
One by the gate. I'll put Hunter's Mark on.
Okay.
I shoot.
You don't even see the gate.
Oh, I don't see the gate?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like hidden.
No, it's just you come in quickly.
Yeah, quick and
look,
shoot
You
out,
just,
yeah.
you just don't catch that.
I shoot the one at the back, though.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
guessing the one side.
It is by the gate, but you don't realize there's a
14.
gate there. 14's gonna hit.
Ooh.
Damn.
17 points.
Yeah, it goes down.
Alright. And I shoot
Those
the one
guys
right
out.
by Erebus.
All right.
Where I would not know where Erebus
Yeah,
is.
you don't know where it is.
The 20 something.
That hits.
For 9 points of damage.
All right, that one is still up.
So which one is that?
All right.
Almost Erebus.
Torn, you are up.
So I'm gonna go 30 feet right next to Zaz and see, like crossbow, single-handed.
Single-handed, all right.
Alright.
Han Solo style.
With the light cross.
Desert Eagle style.
All right.
Is 19 gonna hit
19 does hit.
for 6 points?
All right, that one
Hits him in the
goes.
skull.
That one goes down as well.
That's how you do
All
it.
4? That was all 4.
Yeah, oh yeah, all 4 go.
Just do this.
All right, Kit, you are up.
You might want to speak with this bear.
You don't know the bear's there yet.
Okay. So,
They're all down.
Just
they're all down?
Yep.
instantly. Just took out.
So,
There's a bear.
no one's spotted the bear.
Out of the dark, I'll say there's a bear in the cave.
Kit, you want to go try to befriend the bear since it doesn't know we're enemies? It might not be hostile
Yeah,
towards
I'll go
us.
try to.
Can-
I'll go try
Let me
to
ask this question
befriend the
because I
bear.
haven't looked this up for Druids. Kit, can you actually speak? In your tiger form.
I don't think so.
I haven't looked at Trude's 5e yet, so I just don't know.
I have. I'm not sure if you can though.
Let's take a quick look.
That's a good question. Probably not normally. Seth, do you remember Bast?
Yeah, I remember Bast.
That was a great. I love that character. That was
Yeah, I
a
don't
great
think I
character.
can speak. Well, in Tiger
100
form.
little hits.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, you're not going to actually be able to respond to them. Of course, you understand what they're saying.
Yeah,
We lost you, Seth.
Yeah, you can't cast spells. Your
sorry about that. I'll
ability
say,
to
yeah, I'll
speak.
still say it. There's a bear in the corner in the cage.
Yeah, that's fine. So what are you going to do, Kit?
Can I walk over there, drop animal form, and try to talk to it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can, run on over there and then change.
I have to spell speak to animals.
Yep, change form. So we'll get you over there to the cage for right now. Dar, what are you doing?
When I hear that there's a bear, I'm going to go over there as well. And give me a second, I'm looking up the actual spell that I'm doing right now. Dar has a spell.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm afraid. Tara is afraid.
Everybody's afraid.
Yeah.
When
He
God
comes over to the bear, his hands out. He's got this really
Oh.
kind of a docile look on his face as he
That's
looks
cool.
at the bear. And come on, where is it? Here we go. Where is commune? Commune with animal.
Wait, what? Barbarians can do that?
It's part of his profession.
Or is it animal friendships?
He has like a bear totem.
He's a bear totem.
Is it commune with nature? No, but that's like 5th level.
Yeah, I think it's speak. Actually, I think it's speak with animals.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Wrong
It's
thing.
commune with nature.
This
It's
is
5th
commune
level.
Speak with animals. Hi there.
It says commune with animals, but I think that's in the thing that our XLS form. I think in the book it actually says speak with animals. So
It's a
further.
level 1 spell.
Yeah, I just have to find it.
Okay, well, you're doing that. I know you're doing that. I'm just going to come out a little bit because I don't think you guys are going to attack the bear. Valiant, what do you do?
Valiant's just in the back, kind of drying himself off after taking a little dip in the stream.
Okay,
He's not even paying attention really what's going on.
all right. And then, Elle, what are you doing?
So I still am lacking in the theater of the mind description of where the heck we are in relation to the stairs that came down and the scream from it.
So we're across the stream,
You're
On the
across
other
the
side.
stream, on the other side of this stream.
40 feet away from a curve.
The rest of the group just ran through a tunnel, and Erebus has stated that the Trogs or I think Zazriel say the Trogs are dead. Erebus said there's a bear over here, and you saw Kit and Dar run on off
Around the corner.
around the
Now
corner.
I know what it does. It only takes one action to cast. Well, actually, I have to cast as a ritual. How long does the ritual take again?
A
10
minute.
minutes.
10 minutes.
And I know that.
Cast it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
10 minutes.
Alright.
Takes
So-
damage cast. It lasts 10 minutes.
I recall there being another area to this giant cavern that had sort of defensive rocks.
Yes. So across the other side of this river that you guys crossed, or through the river, to be honest, it's really through it. To the south, there is some rocks over there, and the water seems to go through there. There's also another cavern to the south, in the same area where you and Valiant are at.
So the river.
The river runs through this whole chamber.
Right, runs north-south, runs east-west?
North-south.
North-south. Okay.
You guys are on the east side of the river.
We are now on the east side, but we came through on the west side.
That is correct.
Toward the north?
Yes, you are to the north. You are on the north part of the room. You're on the east side of the river.
Oh, we're doing this. But then there's defensive rocks to the south, and then was it somewhat watery?
It's not. It's a river. It's a river running through
Rapids, like
rapid river running through this chamber and going through these rocks.
Okay. So it runs through the defensive line if there was a rocky defensive line. Gotcha.
That is correct.
The south end. So I will just stay in this north side.
Okay.
Just have to kind of.
So you and Valiant are just hanging out right there for right now?
Yeah, well, I'd like to be somewhat hidden, if at all possible.
I mean, yeah, you guys could just come down this cavern a little bit, just and hang out against the southern wall of the cavern.
Southern wall of the
where everybody else just ran through. You guys could go and just stay against
There's a new chamber.
wall.
We'd be on the south side of that chamber.
Well, it's a hallway.
Or hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They
Yes.
ran into the chamber. The rest of them all ran into this large chamber.
Okay.
That's basically about 30 feet from you see them run down there. So
what Jordan will do is pick up his crossbow bolt and load up his crossbow again.
all right. So Kit, you come out of your tiger form.
I was gonna do animal or speak to animals,
Okay.
but darn on that.
You're faster than me.
Yes.
Yeah, for him, yeah, it's gonna.
Drew, do it. Dar might scare the bear.
Cat.
He gets down on all fours and he starts to walk towards the bear on all fours. He's kind of
Pacing back and forth.
Cat,
Step in the ground.
Cat, can you go talk to them, please? Or Kit, can you go talk to the bear, please? Dar's gonna try. I think Dar's gonna try to mount the bear. I don't think he's gonna talk to him.
All right.
I think Dar has other intentions than talking.
And I will attempt to speak to the bear.
Okay.
And that is
Which one?
which die?
Well,
You just gotta speak. It's just you just cast speak with animal and you can speak with him.
I'm sorry, Erebus, what were you saying? Were you saying something, Erebus?
That I got from
wow, shorting out.
Yeah, I think he's having internet connections. It looks like he might be frozen.
I forgot it was a test.
Alright, so we'll just wait for him. Alright, so Kit,
Yes.
so what are you doing then? So you're going to
I'm
cast Speak with
speaking to the
Animals?
bear.
Alright. Alright, so what do you say to the bear?
We are not here to hurt you.
Okay.
We're not here to hurt you. We are here to help.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, Seth. Yeah, you're like showing me on your one thing. You're muted, but then when you
Sorry, it's all
okay,
messed up. Can you hear me now?
yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't saying anything useful. Carry on. Sorry.
okay.
I was just messing around. It's a technical issue, but
All right, yeah, all right. So Kit, all right. So you say we're not here to hurt you or to help
We're
you.
to help.
All right, he goes, food, feed me, hungry.
Okay.
Chuck.
Yep, I'm done.
I'll actually
Sure,
grab
yeah.
out.
Those farmers we
If y'all have any food to spare to the bear, he's just really hungry, or at least toss one of the freaking bodies towards him.
I don't think he's gonna want to eat trog meat. I'm sorry, but that's not a appetite meal.
I know.
If somebody could conjure food or do something like that.
Nobody has that, dude.
But y'all?
I only have rations.
Just give him try and see what
Probably
he does.
rations. I don't know. Bears get into things you don't want them to.
I'll toss her 2 rations.
Bilbo, how bad is this? How bad is the smell here?
It stinks. Pretty bad. I mean, it definitely has the smell of animal, and I mean, so you can even smell the bear, but it definitely smells of death and decay in here. It stinks with the
Trog.
the trog smell. There's also there's 4 other exits from this. 4 different hallways. There's one to the north that both Dar and Kit pass. And then there's one on the east wall, one on the southeast part of the wall, and one on the south wall. So there's multiple exits out of here too in this room.
Zaz and I will look for tracks to see which one is most.
Is there like an empty, like a dried skull of some kind or anything like that laying around here?
Yeah,
One
you
that's like
probably.
Bilbo that doesn't have any meat on it.
23 for survival.
All right, so first on the survival check, it looks like in the sense that these other caverns are these exits out of here. The most that's used the most by the Trogs seems to be the one going north.
Okay, so the one they're closest to?
Yeah, the one closer to you guys as a group.
Yep.
The ones to the south, not really any tracks, at least nothing fresh.
What kind of tracks go that way? Trog?
Yeah, definitely use 3-prong, clawed 3-prong,
Bear tracks.
And actually to the north there's bear tracks too.
More bears? Like, it seems like...
No, you're pretty sure it's just this bear, and the Trogs seem to go up and down this path
Patrolling
to the
it.
north.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any more up there.
So I want
Is
to
there a
get
chain
Dar.
on this bear's neck?
Okay, so no, there's no chain on this bear's neck.
So I want to give Dar and Cat time to deal with the bear, but just quickly, Erebus is going to set up a perimeter down the north hallway, like 30 feet or so.
Okay, yep, you can do that.
And just be watching. I'll go into stealth mode, and then you guys can deal with the bear.
I'm gonna go check out this southern hallways just because they seem less traveled with Chuck.
Okay, I'm gonna go with them then, I guess.
Continue with the bear though.
Okay, what is Ellen?
One of y'all.
Is Ellen Valiant gonna come into this room or still stay down that
Yeah.
hallway?
If you guys come in, I'll invite you. But
Valiant won't come in. Come into the room. He's just looking kind of lost, wandering around. He normally looks lost though. He's normally looking at everything curiously, stuff like that, not saying anything. So he'll come in and look around.
Oh, Mr. Trelawney.
Yeah.
What I'll hop out is actually my battle action shield when we're traveling down the southern hall.
be 15 feet behind me. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. And so Kit, do you have any more conversation with the bear here?
Do you know the way out from where you are? Where the Trogs led you out?
Yes.
Would you like us to let you out that way?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, then I turn to Darth like, he knows the way out. Would you help me open the gate so he can go?
So he's on the ground crawling, playing with the mud on the ground, making these bear sounds. So, you would understand it. You know he's trying to do some sort of ritual so he can talk to the bear. But you know this ritual takes, some
Mating time.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever alone.
Dar, stop playing around in the mud. I know it's been a while. But...
So are you gonna you're just gonna wait for Dar to be done with the ritual? Or until something else
Might as
happens? The dungeon master will...
Because I thought one of them tossed me like a ration or two.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll toss you two.
Zazriel did. Zazriel gave you a couple of pieces of...
And I put them on the ground in front of the bear.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you push it through the wood, cage, it will eat the ration.
No.
So, let's jump to Zaz and Torn. And Valiant, you followed too? Or did you stay with Elle in the room?
He'll follow. He'll follow like 30 feet behind.
Yeah, you can stay with Chuck.
I'm 15 feet behind.
Alright, so as you go down this hallway, it goes only
I'm being quiet on the side of the wall and letting Chuck just walk down the middle, 15 feet behind me.
Right away, you're going to see this when you go down there and look.
Happens.
So it goes about, the southern one goes about 15 feet, and then it breaks off to the west, and then goes southeast. And you can see southeast goes probably about another 15 feet, and it seems to probably break to the south.
All right. I'm mapping this all by
yeah. And then maybe off to make an intelligence check.
You want a survival since it's
survival. Sorry, survival.
We might have to split up, all three of us.
That's gonna be a 21.
Okay, yeah. So you're looking, and you think maybe 216. Maybe this cavern that you're in. That this one down below, so it goes down south, breaks off to the west, which you can't see because it breaks to the west. It still goes kind of southeast, breaks directly south, but it kind of wraps up also, like the hallway splits again.
It comes back around.
And you think it comes around to this other...
Yep, the one that broke off earlier.
Another one that broke off right here on the other side.
So I'll map it out like that. I'm not going to go down that way. I'm going to go back now.
Yeah.
And then go down the other one.
So you go to the east one directly?
Yeah, because there was two to the south, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the one on the left. Now I go to the one on the right.
Okay. To see if it just matches up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it matches it up.
Missy Druid miss.
And then the one to east, I'm just going to say, it goes about 20 feet, and it just is a dead end.
Okay. Alright. We're good here, guys.
But it does break west down below. There's one breaks west and south that you haven't explored. Unless you want to go down to the...
Not yet.
Just
because I think that continues down below, right?
Not below. It goes further south.
Okay.
So and then it goes. If you go down to 15 feet, and you look down the west way, you will see. I'll describe this for you. It opens up into a larger cavern, and you a trickle. You because your dark vision's gonna get this. A trickle of water seeping down. From the hillside above reaches this irregular cavern, nourishing a profusion of fungus, weird puffballs, tall caps, and patches of fuzzy mold in a variety of colors. A golden brown carpet of mold covers an old skeleton and rusted mail in the southern part of this room. And a narrow passageway leads to another small, it looks like, well, I don't know if you'll come in here. So that's what you see. You see this.
I'll go if there's a dead body, I'll go search it.
Okay, so.
I don't care.
Well,
alright, so there's like 15, no, you're just like 15 feet behind, so he comes in.
Splitting up. You're crazy, Chuck.
Alright,
obviously you got captured. How you gonna survive on your own?
I was with a group and I was outnumbered.
All right, so yeah, so you see on this patch of brown mold a skeleton, and so yeah, if you look in this, you're also going to see to the south there's a narrow passageway, and there's another set of this mold. However, there's another on top of this mound, this brown mound of mold. There is another skeleton in male. However, this one is holding this sword that gleams bright in its bony grasp. So this skeleton is holding it in a hand and it has
So
like this.
Pull my magical rapier out.
Okay.
Cut the skeleton's head off.
All right, this first one.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Did I find anything else on this skeleton? Is there anything?
You make a intelligence check.
Intelligence or investigation?
No, intelligence.
Natural 20.
Wow. Okay. So you think the helmet that's on this, and now you figured out it's a dwarven skeleton, and you figure that the helmet that he's wearing is worth gold. It's like silver. You have to kind of brush
Take it off
but
and
it's silver.
toss it to Chuck. Can you hold on to this? I want to look at it later on.
Okay, and then there's the other one in the other room.
This
that
one
has
I want
the
to
sword.
sneak up on, though.
Okay.
I want to do stealth. I'm going to say, Chuck, wait here a second. Wait in this room. Because it's, 20 feet down the hallway, I'm guessing? Skeleton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't see this part. Okay. And so...
What do we not see?
No, so what did you do? You handed the helmet off?
I hand the helmet to him, and I say, wait here at the doorway entrance to the skinny hallway. And
Okay.
I go to the next one, stealthing up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cut his head off as well.
First down.
Natural 20.
All right. So, yep, you take his head off. But this time, all of a sudden, this brownish gas, yellow-brown gas pops out. And I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution save.
At least, wait, I'm 15, 20 feet behind him. So does it affect me?
13.
No, it doesn't affect you. 13. You miss. So you are dead. You take 9 points of damage.
Alright. Am I poisoned?
You're gonna I'm
I
poisoned.
cast lesser restoration on myself.
Alright.
Ooh, second level spell.
Okay.
Oh! Good thing you didn't come down here, Chuck.
I would survive that.
Sure, buddy. Alright, now, the sword, is it still there? Is it still fine?
Yeah, it's a long sword. It's dwarfs clutching this long sword in his hand.
Does it fit the description of any weapons we were asked to get?
Well, if you grab it out of its...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely has Durgan's smith mark on it.
Okay.
So this is
What about the
probably
Oh, yeah, I don't know about it.
one of the weapons.
Okay. We weren't asked to get a helmet of Durgan, were we?
Well,
No.
we could get
And
a
then
shield.
nothing else down the hallway?
No, there's nothing else in this
Just breaks off.
this room. There's no break.
Just dead end.
It's just a dead end.
Alright, I mapped that out and let's go head back.
All right. So let's go
I
back.
don't hand him the longsword.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to Dar and Kit. So Dar, yep, and about the time they're doing all this, and yeah, you're choking a little bit. Zazriel's choking. But so Dar, you're playing in the mud, rolling around, doing grunts and sounds, and so what do?
You
Knock. Knock is my name.
Knock, knock.
Knock.
Who's there? Knock.
I am Dar.
Dar.
Darna.
Call me Dar the Bear.
I am Knock the Bear.
Good to meet you, brother.
I'm going.
Good to meet you too.
Have these vile creatures held you captive?
No.
Bring it all over here.
I go and kill stuff with them.
Oh. So they are friends to you?
There you go. Take one, pass it down.
No. Friend? I don't know what friend is.
I have
They are
none.
not brothers like you and I.
Yeah, no. No, they're not brothers. They're not bear.
Ah. We are Bear. We are good together. You wish to go back to the forest instead of this cave?
I don't like the cave. I like the cave at night. But I like hunting too. We usually we go out at night and hunt and then come back.
But would you not rather see the sunshine?
I like hunting at night.
I like roof over my head.
Well, if we let you out of this cage, would you want to leave now and be free to do what you want without them?
How about we offer him the cave as his own?
Yeah.
Then I should open this cage and let you go free, because we are brothers.
I like that.
Okay, so then is the cage able to be open?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can easily open it.
I was actually going to ask it if you'd like to come with us.
Before you go, how many are there of these creatures?
Well, did you hear what Kit just said to you two?
What'd she say?
I'd actually like to ask him if he'd like to come with us to hunt the rest.
But he's
And
not.
if he so chooses.
They're not enemies. But they're not enemies with him. So why would he hunt them? I would be more concerned that he might, in common, I would be more concerned that he might turn on us and hunt for them if we take him with us. If they had treated him badly and he was a prisoner, then he might be more predisposed to that. But not if he's already been hunting with them. He goes hunting with them.
Why is he in a cage?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably because they're scared of him too.
Why?
Okay, so in Bear, why do they keep you in this cage?
I don't know. I go hunting with them. I've ate a couple of them.
That's why he's in a cage.
Would you want to eat
What does he
more?
hunt?
Would you like to hunt with me, Brother Bear? We'll eat more of them?
Eat more of them? Why don't I just eat her?
She is a sister bear.
She talks, yes. Sister bear? Alright.
Sister Bear.
But she turns into a tiger.
Okay, I won't eat sister bear too then.
Or the others with us.
Why not eat them if I'm hungry?
They're with me.
They are
Get him
family.
out of here. No, let him
They are
go.
family for us.
Let him go.
They're not my family. They're not bears.
I know. But sometimes there is a word I don't understand. Maybe you don't understand. But maybe instead the wolf takes in the bear cub, or the bear takes in the wolf cub and makes it its own, treats it like a son.
I'd eat wolf. I won't take in wolf. I'll eat wolf.
I I would just as soon let you out of cage and to go away, but you cannot harm my friends. They are friends.
But
I
not.
know you don't
But,
understand
but,
friends.
but not hungry.
Just give him a Trog.
What about, you want one of the Trogs? You want one of them? I point to the dead Trog.
No. Trogs stink. I like new smells.
You cannot eat these new smells. I protect them. I am protector for them. You understand?
Yeah, I understand that.
They are like my cubs.
Okay. Well, you let me go, and I won't eat your cubs.
And you can go hunting outside, and you can find
Yes.
whatever you want.
I go back outside and find new cave.
Okay. Thank you. Here, I will let you out then. And I open the cage door.
Okay. All right. It'll come, coming out a little bit, walking slowly, looking at Elle, sniffing around. And I would say by now you two are probably coming back on up.
Yep. I'm like, wait, why's the bear out?
And, or you three.
If I leave the bear alone, the bear is going to leave.
The alien will actually, probably later, but he
Why
actually
don't you have the bear
will stay behind.
just simply stay around outside? We'll find it later.
It's going to go eat, because if it doesn't eat, it's going to eat one of you.
Okay.
Let it go.
It can come back later, or it can come back outside. We can meet it outside.
I'm not going to worry about it once it's outside. Let the bear be free. Let it roam the woods and forest as it's supposed to.
Oh, I was just thinking,
Exactly.
The bear is my brother.
Don't bears love caves?
Yeah, isn't this their home? Like they like to sleep here at night.
Right.
Yeah, they want to, but I know he
We
likes
lost
to.
that night.
You guys want to
Tell him.
So the bear just starts wandering up to as you guys are talking, just keeps walking up towards the north entrance where Erebus is at.
No, tell him to go across the river and get outside.
That's the way he goes to get outside.
The north?
Yeah,
So where's
that's the way he goes.
Jot?
Tell him to go hunt and then come back here at night.
Shot.
Where's Jot?
Shot, you'll hear. I'm right here.
Warn Erebus there's a bear coming. And to stay hidden.
Hey, Erebus! There's a bear coming. Stay hidden. Look, that wasn't too hard. That wasn't.
Farewell, brother bear.
Turn.
Can you tell him not to eat Erebus, please? He doesn't know Erebus is down the hallway.
I'll go with. Gar takes off, walking after the bear.
Thank you.
just all follow the bear?
Yeah, let's just do that. I already explored the south. We got the long sword for Durgan, and we can give it back to him.
Excellent.
But I can't carry it. Can somebody else?
Oh, yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's getting to my point of me just slowing down like Dar was.
Okay.
Can Dar carry it, or
I'm not
you?
I'm not carrying much. I could carry it.
Oh, great. Yeah, here you go, kid.
Or Dark could carry it since he can use it.
Dar, do you want to use it, or what?
I've got Gladys. What do I need that for?
All right, never mind. Here you go, Kit. Maybe Erebus will use it. We'll see.
I'll hold on to it for now, so it's
Yeah.
easier to be carried.
So as I said, though, it is a bright sword. Like it has a
Gives
glow
off
to
light.
it.
Like how much
Yes.
light? Like 15, or?
No, not that much. Probably
5 and
about
5.
10 feet of glow around. Light.
You want to shield that just a little bit, like maybe behind your cloak if you have one.
I can wrap it in my winter blanket.
Sounds perfect.
All right. So the bear starts wandering by. Doesn't and goes in Erebus. It goes right by you. Doesn't even seem to
Very good.
pay any mind to you whatsoever.
Do I see Erebus?
Go ahead and make a spot check or a perception.
Okay, it's gone, buddy.
Blender.
22.
Oh wow.
You got me.
All right. So yeah. So 30 feet up the hallway, you do actually see Erebus hiding. In a crevice of rocks, but the bear just keeps walking by him. Doesn't pay him no mind. Doesn't seem to notice him.
Want to make sure he gets past him and gets out towards the exit.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as you can see, it depends on how far you're going to follow the bear. Because he's going...
I'll continue to follow.
This is the way we think the Trogs are, right?
There's Trog prints in and out, as well as the bear prints out of this way.
But we think he's going outside.
I'll trail it back 30 feet myself.
Yeah, I'll keep walking.
So,
Okay. So you go 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 400 feet.
Hey guys, let's stop at 300, 200. I think he's going outside to hunt. Let's go back and go to the other one and go see where that goes.
Who said that?
Zazriel.
You're there?
are there additional?
Of course, we all
the
followed.
rest of the group was following behind.
The alien actually wanted to stay behind in that area.
All right.
The herb.
We'll stop.
And I'm sitting back.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sitting
you want
back.
to go check that
Nice
out.
that we know
Okay.
this is here.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
exit
so the
now.
reason behind all of these tracks that are here is that this is their passive way out.
Yep. So we have a way out, guys. But let's go back and kill some
It
trolls.
should mark the exit.
Well, Zazriel's been
Don't worry, I have a full book of
mapping
the
this.
whole map.
You've seen Zazriel mapping this out.
Yep, we're fine.
Here's
Did you ask the bear? Is someone talking to the bear? Did I hear them grunting like crazy?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely Dar
You didn't-
and Kit.
You didn't hear the mating calls and Dar and Kit rolling around in the mud together? Yeah, it was
I was trying to
I'm
listen to
rolling around in the mud.
it was the whole 10 yards, I'm telling you. I walked back, I was poisoned from this gas, and all I see is muddy companions barking orders at each other and then switching to common. I didn't know what was going on here. Thought I was in the Goblin's Palace all over again.
Do you need me to take a look at you?
First off, we weren't rolling in the mud.
And Dar's all dirty.
Dirty.
Dar's all dirty.
Just because you like to do that.
Yes, I'd love.
You are covered with mud right now.
I could love to be used a little bit of healing.
All I have to do on my boot.
I don't believe I was covered in mud, but okay.
Just
Remember, you were wet and you were crawling around on the ground.
Could you just
You're muddy. a little bit.
patch me up like you have our other companions in recent battles?
Let me take a look at what this is.
Cap, can you ask the bear before
it
you
was-
where
it was,
the rest of the Trogs are?
Mr. Bear, do you know where the rest of the Trogs are?
On the other side of the river.
On the other side of the river?
Yes.
Okay. Thank
Did
you.
he ever hunt inside the caves or always outside?
He told us he went outside to hunt with the frogs.
Didn't ever hunt inside.
He never said he did. He said they always went outside at night.
But he killed some trogs, so did he hunt other trogs? Maybe there's a...
Nearby
Are
trog.
there any other? Has he seen any other creatures in here?
Have you seen
Brother
anything?
Bear, before you go. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dar.
Brother Bear, before you go. Are there anything other creatures besides the scaly, slimy ones?
Yes. Their Packmaster as a big lizard.
What? No.
Packmaster is a big lizard?
Yes.
Is he green like them?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
How big is he? Does he have
Bigger
wings?
than me.
Wings like a? Does he have wings like a bird?
No. Not like your lizard. Big lizard.
Not like your lizard.
Does he have the metal claws? I pull out a dagger, point it like this.
It has claws and big mouth.
But it does not use things like this. I hold the dagger up.
No. Use claws, bites.
Alright.
We have a devil on our hands.
Are you translating this to us?
Yeah, I'll translate that to everybody.
Can you
Ask him if
ask
he wants to fight the lizard.
what color its scales are?
He said they're the same color green as the Trogs.
Ugh.
But it doesn't have wings. It's not like our lizard, he said. And it's big like him.
There's a big lizard.
We don't have a big lizard in our group, Dar.
Talking about the damn dragon, you idiot.
That's a scaled creature. All right, not all scaled creatures are lizards.
The bear, it's a lizard.
So you're a bear now?
Yeah, he is.
I am the bear.
That's like
You don't have to translate in bear though. You could translate in Dar.
How about I translate what Dar's saying?
Yes, Kit. That'd be very much appreciated, Kit.
Does bear just say that they have a lizard as the leader, or that the leader has a lizard?
The leader is a lizard man.
No.
Or
No.
a giant lizard. of
Giant
some
lizard. Giant scaly man.
sort. It has claws and it has a big mouth. It's their, what did he call it?
Packmaster.
Erebus, since you seem to know a little bit about these troglodyte scaly men, could you maybe recollect what kind of leaders they worship, or who's usually in control of them?
Yeah, but what am I thinking here? Is this a dragon man, or would it have any sense?
I mean, it could. You know that they worship some weird frog lizard god.
Okay.
But it's definitely way beneath the drow, in that sense. But yeah, you know they worship some sort of lizard frog god.
Where my grandma?
I say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's understandable. Anyways, nice to meet you, Bear. See you on the outside, hopefully.
Mark, have your brother help us fight.
He doesn't. I'm a little worried about that. He wanted to eat all of you.
Can you control
You
it?
want to eat y'all?
I cannot control him. I can talk to him.
We have a dragon in here that could kill us whenever it wants.
He said, yes, I could. Anytime I want.
Shut up.
Bear was simply hungry. If I hadn't told him to go out and go hunting, I think it was going to hunt you guys.
We gave it food.
I'm not looking for a bear.
Erebus, Jot
They
whispers
gave it a snap.
in your ear, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I gotta go do something.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh
No,
no.
no, it's
Okay.
you know
Be
it.
careful.
I'll be invisible and I'll be fine.
Okay.
Remember our deal we
Alright.
talked about earlier, and I forgot.
Yeah, I know.
I need to go do that. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
I didn't forget. I tried to give you that background back there.
Now, well, I know, but now it's good.
L.
No one else will witness it, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But
Okay.
So it goes.
L,
How can we leave?
I was poisoned earlier when I was going to retrieve this sword. You don't have to worry about the poison part. cast lesser restoration on myself. But my stomach still is twisting and turning, and would really use a patch up.
What
She
is
takes
the
a look
restoration do?
Takes a look at you. Does it,
Removes poison and does a disease.
Bill, does it seem like there's residue from whatever this was?
No, actually not. Not anymore at least.
It was
So-
it was like a gaseous form, and it was like brown and green, just splurted out at me. Came from an undead man, a dwarf, I think. Right?
Yeah,
Both
those
dwarves.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's gonna do a medicine check, looking to see what the effects were. Get a sense of it. 25.
Okay, yeah, so it must have been some sort of poison, some sort of poisonous gas. And you know that if Zazriel didn't take care of it, he'd probably even get worse.
Okay.
So for him acting quick like that probably saved his life, in all honesty. Her life.
I'm not a stupid male.
Saved her life with her doing what she did. So yeah, it's just she just seems to be now. It's just internal.
Right. So she'll put together. She pulls out the right herbs for a poultice and administers that. Why don't you keep this around your neck for a while? And she's gonna, Oh, that's 10 points back.
Oh, thank you. I will.
Wow.
I will carry this around for the rest of this dungeon.
Why did you have the next week?
Oh, man, my throat feels clear. My stomach is not turning as much. Thank you very much, El. Let's go kill some more Trogs.
Let's not find any more of that, or if we do.
I'll let Dar go experiment next time.
All right, so Dar, Kit, do you guys end up letting Knock just kind of keep on going down, or you have any more questions for him?
Unless the druid wants to make a companion out of him, there's I mean, I'm just a damn barbarian. I'm not that guys.
Bring it with us. It'd be good to help us fight. Good resource.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
up to,
try to convince them.
that's more up to the druid than it is to the barbarian. I was just a barbarian trying to talk to a bear because it's my totem, that's all. I'm not that smart.
No kidding, Sherlock Holmes.
Chuck, shut
Just
up.
like I've been hunting with Calkirk. We can hunt with
Wait,
dogs too.
Okay.
If you want it, I'll make sure it stays fed with you. And Zaz will help too.
Yeah.
Knock.
Yes.
My companions would like you to come with us, and we'd make sure you be fed.
I can feed myself. What? Can I eat one of them?
Not one of them, but the big lizard man you were talking about.
I don't want.
doesn't
I don't
want
want
it.
to. I don't want to fight their packmaster. Packmaster is tough.
You wouldn't be fighting alone.
You have done
I don't. There's no reason to fight Packmaster or the big lizard. I can just leave, as Dar the bear said. I can just leave and go. I might come back to cave if you kill everything. If you kill Packmaster and giant lizard, maybe I'll just come and live here by myself.
Hey, if she was relaying
Maybe
this to us,
smell go away after a time.
Kit, tell him he'll be able to live here if he comes and kills things with us. That if not, we will bring other occupants to this dwarven fortress and let them live in here.
A bear.
Don't threaten a bear, dude. That's you walk real quick.
Knock.
Yes.
If you come with us, you
Interesting.
And I have animal handling, which would be what, D20?
Yeah, D20. Plus your wisdom, plus your proficiency if you're proficient.
I am proficient.
Yep.
I think you're +4 on that.
Yeah.
I get an 8 on the die and a +4, which would be 12.
Since
I did
I
not roll good with that.
I do not want to fight against them. I would just rather leave.
Then I will not keep you.
Good
If
hunting.
you do change your mind,
Good hunting,
if you
Sister
do change your
Bear.
mind, just follow my scent.
Okay.
You will always find me.
We'll come up closer and smell you a little bit more. I have your scent now, Sister Bear. Maybe we meet again in the woods.
Maybe meet again.
And then he turns it around and then just starts running down the cavern.
I'm a big cat.
So let's go to Valiant. You stayed back there at the mold playing in the mold.
I'm right there
and,
making sure you don't get
Yeah,
in
I'll
trouble.
keep it
No,
quick.
you already have made comments about Dar. You're not there. He's by himself.
But so that entire time, he just has a herbalist kit, so he'll have gloves on, and he'll have a cloth covering his face, and then he'll have little tongs, and he'll spend a solid 20 minutes poking around at all the fungus and everything, being an elf and liking herbalism, and then after 20 minutes of poking around and collecting whatever he finds interesting, he'll do a detect magic, and beam the entire area, beam the dead bodies and the corners of the area, and then leave. So
Okay. So you're not going to get any magic. However, give me a nature check here with your herbalism and stuff.
Sounds good. Is that intelligence?
Yeah.
11 total on it.
So I will say, yep, you collect some of these spores. You don't do a great, you don't do a great job at collecting it.
Yeah.
At least in the sense of what you can keep. So I'm going to say you have some poisonous mold, and it does. It's going to do a D6 of damage.
How do you use it though? Like that's the question.
With a DC of 12 con save.
So it's a thrown object?
Well, no, he's gonna just basically. It's like just a patch of mold. So if you put it in somebody's face or something where
Could you attach it to an arrow?
where you can expose somebody to it somehow, just get it into their contact. Then you can use it in that sense.
Okay, good. No problem. It's more just role playing purposes.
Exactly.
Yes. So, yeah, that's about it then. And then I'll just head back.
Okay, perfect. All right. So and so you guys come back as well, back from traveling down the hall, following Knock the Bear, and you guys are all back in this large cavern. What do you do?
Go down the other
Yeah,
way.
let's go.
Well, I get Valiant first.
Yeah, he's come back
Okay.
too.
All right.
So
Once we have him, then we go down the other one to the north. Because there's 2 passages on the north, right?
No. So there was the one to the north that you guys just followed the bear. The other one to the north was where the bear was held in this cage.
Okay. Is there anything further back?
No. So in this cage,
It's
there's
just a
no.
cage, nothing.
Yeah, there's
Just
no exits.
No treasure around here or anything?
No. Mm-mm.
Investigate on us. Investigate.
No, I don't.
No,
need
there's
you
just
to
even no
investigate.
treasure.
No treasure.
You guys are just chilling here all day.
Huh?
Man,
Yeah.
stupid damn trogs.
They have to. They're collecting what
So what you're saying is we have to go back across the river?
No. So there's 2 ways. Now you know this. So one, you can go back. There's one that's further south,
Yep.
past the spore room.
Oh,
past
okay.
The mold. That was further south. You haven't explored that way. Or, you could go back, and there's still one other
Room.
entrance or a hallway on this side of the river leading south. or there's the river probably leading
We'll
to
go
the
down
Trog
west.
lair.
We'll go down west.
You
I
know,
mean, southwest.
the south in this
yeah,
one?
Yep.
Okay.
Have the crossbow ready.
Erebus, this way. I didn't adventure down this far.
10 feet behind the
Alright,
front
I'll
line.
try to get ahead of them and start listening. Try to get at 50 feet from them.
Me,
Okay.
me and her, him in front, and then
Then you.
Dar
I'm 50
and
feet direct.
Cat.
I'm 50
Huh?
feet direct.
Dar and Kit, and then Crazy Man.
I'm
Jeff.
right. I'm the front kid, dude.
So now, Kit. Also, this is I keep forgetting this because this is important, guys. I keep forgetting this. So, Kit, you can't see again because you are out of tiger form.
Use the sword and be back further. It would put them back 30 feet behind, 40 feet behind us. Me and Erebus.
Okay. So Dar.
You said it's like
The sword.
5 foot strong leg, 5 foot dim or something?
Yeah.
10 feet strongly.
Nope, 5'5".
5'5". So, okay. All right. Calcrix will be back with her.
Unwrap the sword, just carry it in my arms because I can't use it.
Well, you can. You just aren't proficient in using it.
You can use it as yeah, it's a torch basically.
Yeah.
A pointy torch.
All right, got it. Okay, perfect.
Stabby torch.
All right, so
Like myself, just a torch.
so Erebus, this hallway goes about 60 feet and opens up into this very large cavern, bigger than. I mean, it's a great cavern. It glimmers with a faint phosphorus. The ceiling is almost 50 feet overhead, and bright flecks and gleaming stone formations are visible in the distance. So this room's lit up. There's patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including cap stalks standing as tall as a human, and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide, sorry. High ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor on the north, south, and west walls. So when you come in this, off to your west, off to your north, really in the sense your northeast, and then directly south from you in this great cavern, there's these, like I said, there's these large caverns here. So basically walls about 15 to 20 feet high, and you also see to the south. So I'm just seeing here what you'll see. A flight of carved stone stairs descends from the western ledge to a path that meanders through the center of this chamber towards a small iron door in the eastern wall.
Alright, so first I'm gonna. Zans, are you with me or are you back with it?
I'm with you.
Oh.
They're well, I'm like 10 feet.
10 feet.
No, they're like 30
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'm
So
right
first
there.
I
with
just,
you.
I'm gonna spin around and do a perception and look around, see what I can find. As a reminder, my passive is 18, but I'll actually roll for this one. I'm sure that's what you want. 16 total.
Okay.
Anything specifically? I'm worried about those ledges. Anything on there?
Yeah, so the one to the west, there is over there, and there's actually some stairs on this west wall in the very south part of this cavern. Basically this wall. You see what looks like from your range because it's so high up, but you definitely see 6. Looks like coffins up atop of this thing. There's a lot of stone rubble as well to the cavern that's northwest of you, or not the cavern, sorry, the wall, this wall, but it seems also there's a cavern up there, up this wall, and there's a lot of rubble over on this pathway that seems to go right through the middle of this room. This pathway, just so you kind of know, is like almost in a sense dead center in the room. It's about 40 feet from you guys, and it leads from these stairs to the west that go up to where these coffins are placed on this western wall, and they lead directly to the east where this iron door is, but there's some rocks that seem to be blocking that pathway along that east, towards that east entrance, as well as the cavern up above. To the south of you, the 15-foot wall over there, 15-20 feet, depending on where you're at, there doesn't seem to be anything up there. There's about 10-15 feet worth of space, but it's just a southern wall. However, at the very west of this cavern, but it's on the ground, you see stairs descending down into the ground. And then nothing seems to be to the east. It's a large cavern still, but you might see what looks like a little hallway to the very far southeast. In the sense of dimension-wise, you figure this thing has to be probably maybe 200 feet across, maybe 400 feet wide in all. It's just gigantic cavern.
And then just to be clear, you said there were cattails that were human height, so
yes,
tons of opportunity for anything to be hiding in here.
Yeah, absolutely. There definitely could be something hiding. You don't see anything in the sense, but you also hear, just and it's audible throughout this entire chamber, a sigh of soft, cool breeze that rises towards the surface far above. So it's like even these cattails kind of even flow and move a little bit with breeze. And you don't have, also this is a key, you don't have that Trog stench.
Okay. Alright, so a couple things. I'm going to bring Zaz up, and we're going to look for traps right at the entrance there, where we are.
Yeah, go ahead.
23.
Yeah, just.
I'm on the money.
It's time.
It's time to go upstairs.
Bedtime? Did you
Yeah.
tell me it's bedtime? Alright. So there's tracks that lead up to the point here before it kind of goes into the cattails and and all this fungi and stuff growing here. Trog tracks. They seem very old though.
Yeah.
Like, probably months.
No.
So like you assume that the Trogs
I haven't been here in a while.
haven't been in here a long, long time.
Any other tracks?
No.
Any other scent that I would notice?
No, other than, like I said, you get this, you get the sense of, sort of, fresh, almost cool
Water?
breeze. You might figure that maybe, that maybe those steps leading down might lead to more of that river. I mean, that might be where you're figuring put your finger in your mouth and trying to figure out wind, projection or anything. You might get a little bit of that maybe those stairs far across this cavern might lead lead to the river, and maybe it's a wider river where that's airflow's coming from.
But no other tracks.
No other tracks.
Tons of places to hide.
Tons.
Zaz, do we want
Tons of places to hide in here.
Zaz, I'm whispering this, but I'm going to say it loudly just so that he can hear. Zaz, do you want to go take care of the Trogs before we move on?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave an enemy at my, retreat.
I agree. Let's go take him on.
Hold on.
I'll call the rest of them up.
Okay.
So what do we... let's not get them excited about his stuff.
I won't.
I'm the Trogs.
Okay, I'll just tell him to... No, let's just go.
Did you find the Trogs?
Maybe.
You said the bear told you where the Trogs
Speak
were.
up, Billy, because when you're talking...
They told us they were across the river.
They were.
Yeah, the Trogs are back where we came from.
Well, yeah, across the river. So I was wondering, what are we doing down here?
We're finding out what else there is so it doesn't bite us in the ass.
Okay, what's here?
Well, Arabic?
Erebus, before we go back up, do you want to continue down these stairs, or do you want to go back
The
across?
stairs are across this room with all this phosphorus stuff, the tails that are growing, all this stuff that's growing in here. That's across this, so you would have to cross through this to
Just
get to
those
those.
that are there. The rest of us are in the back somewhere.
Yeah,
You're
30
about
feet.
You're about 30 feet from them, so you see them. You see them. They're talking. You see it opens up into this larger cavern. But they seem to be talking to each other.
But in response to your question, Erebus, let's go back up the stairs and fight the Trogs across the river before we continue down here. Because in your sense, do you think this goes down further?
Yeah, that corner goes down, and I'm worried about those that ledge with the coffins. I don't know if you can see up there.
All right, yeah, let's go back.
Okay, I agree.
One sentient group at a time? Is that what we're...
I'm thinking we don't leave people alive that could block our retreat.
Yeah.
But you think there's another retreat down this way, or no?
There's a river. I'm sure it brings us out of it, but that's probably the Sasku method of retreat.
Yes.
There's the one Sasku joke of the day.
Yes, it is.
But all right, let's double back to the river crossing.
Is there any way you can sort of show us what you've been mapping and give us a sense of where these different tunnels lead? Is there a chance one of the tunnels that we've been past goes back to the Trogs?
Do I think there might be a no? Nope. There is no chance.
Okay, so we've seen nothing that would double back, so we wouldn't have them coming around from two sides.
Exactly.
We just need to figure out. And the bear said that the entrance, or that getting to the Trogs, was the other side of the river, which is a little strange. So we'd have to cross back over and then go south.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very well. I guess we cross as far north as we can.
Well, if there's no Trog footprints up there in that big room, then I'd be scared of whatever's in that big room.
Sure.
Exactly. I think they found something that they shouldn't have.
Or did they just stay
Okay,
away
so
from
we're gonna go back to the north then, if I understand directions, and go across the river.
Okay. So you guys...
Torn, you want to rope up again and...
All right, so you guys will do this here. So you guys get back to the chamber with the river. So let me describe this once more for you guys. Besides, you have the stairs going up, and you'll hear in Erebus, you'll hear this in in your head.
Yeah.
Yep. You miss me? You miss me? I know you missed me. I know you missed me.
I did miss you actually.
Wow. This is easier. This was easy to find you guys. We're right back here, aren't we?
Yeah, we came right to you.
What do you want me to do?
In his head, I'll ask, how long did that take?
Not long. Fly back on up there and do what I needed to do. Not long.
But the ritual itself, like a minute?
Yeah, it's pretty quick. We're not like like you with those human clerics or whatever. We're directly to the point. Hey, coming down. So I got a little mark for myself. That'll come in handy later. Thanks. More to come. More to come. So what are we doing? Why? I thought I was gonna have to fly all around this dang place to find you guys. You're right back here. What are we doing?
We're gonna find the Trogs. I think they're over that way.
Oh, great.
Point to the south.
Things smell even for me.
All right, we'll do rope it up again.
So let me describe. So what you have here is you have on the side you're at. There's another there's a southern hall on this side of the river.
Oh, wait, we can go on another hallway?
Yeah, there's another hallway on this side of the river you're on. And then on the other side, there is nothing. The river actually goes through what looks to be like another cavern. Like you have to actually tread through the river.
Oh, we're not doing that. We're going to the south entrance. You're good. We don't even have to tread across the water, guys. We're good.
No. So just remember. So you've actually looked here. The tracks to this other southern place on this side of the river. Trogs haven't traveled down this for a while. Hold on one sec. The river towards these rocks is where the Trog footprints are the heaviest. So you assume you have to actually go through this river.
How far over the river?
Over the rocks. You're not sure. There's a lot of rocks.
Oh, wait, there's rocks we can step on?
Well, climb over.
Okay.
Not step on. Climb over.
So I'm thinking I can.
It's very good. Whatever they've done, they've set up a great defense.
So I'm thinking I can tie a rope to Dar and give somebody a potion of climbing, and we could go over there. And then once Dar's over there, people can have the rope to help support them get over through the rocks.
Yeah, possibly, but
What?
yeah.
The tracks to the south are old.
Yes.
Also, you should check them out because maybe it does go around to their area, just not the way they're used to.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely check them out, but that's just plan B if the tracks don't pan out.
Yeah, let's.
John, would you be okay looking down the river and seeing if the Trogs are in there? Just smell with your nose, even.
My nose isn't that good, but I don't mind. I'll fly. I'll fly over the other side of the rocks and see what I see.
Thank you. I'll say, hold on, everybody. Give me a second.
All right.
Pause. Well, hopefully.
Yeah. So just it doesn't take Jock long. So he comes right back, and he'll say, there's this river goes right through the room, through the center of this room. There's Trogs on both sides. It opens up into this large cavern that goes far south. There's also a door on the southwest wall. And this river then opens up into like a pool of water. It moves pretty quickly. And but yeah, there's like 4 Trogs in this room, and then there's a door on the southwest.
And then, are we? So I'll convey that to Zaz. Can we figure out where that door is, or do we not have access?
We're on the east, right? Side of the river.
Yeah, you're on the east side of the river.
So that'd be on the other side of the room.
On the other side
of the river.
Yep, on the other side of the river. Yep. On the west side.
Do I remember there being another entrance on the other side by the staircase?
There's nothing over there.
Yeah.
On the side of the staircase.
No, unless there was a secret door or this one to the south wraps around underneath the river. Maybe we can go check these footprints out, like Elle suggested.
Cautiously go down that south.
Were they aware of us? Were they on guard?
It looks like, yeah, they're hiding, like they're waiting to ambush.
Yeah, they heard us in the water.
They're waiting to ambush whoever.
So,
Are there lights in that room?
No, well, just the glittering off the stone, which makes them pretty
noticeable.
well hidden, actually.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
They seem to blend in well with the stone, but I saw them.
All right, let's go down.
I'll
Erebus,
convey all that. The Trogs are in that room.
Yeah.
I'm whispering that, but
let's go down the south entrance and see where it leads us.
As long as it doesn't lead us back to that big cavern.
okay. So we'll go that way.
'Cause I've been thinking about that cavern, guys. You know, it seems like it would be the perfect place for that black dragon night scale that's supposedly down here to be sleeping.
Okay, so you go, so Erebus, you start going down this, hallway to the south, like I said, southeast, and then it turns directly like southwest, and immediately you see about 10 feet from you, it opens up into this larger room, but along this whole long room, you see a bunch of the same stone coffins that you saw, and I'm assuming you're not stepping in, but you see just the whole wall. So this whole western wall is cluttered with stone coffins.
I'll raise my hand for everyone to stop. How big's the room?
Make an intelligence check.
So that is a 12.
Okay,
No, sorry, it's a 9.
Okay, no. You might assume that this might be part of the of that large chamber that you guys just left. That the coffins might be up on this ledge that on the other side that you saw.
Okay. I'm going to backtrack to the group and say there's no Trogs there, but there's a lot of coffins. It might connect to that other room or in some way.
The room we just came from?
The big room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you saw probably at least 10 coffins.
I'll go map it out. What do I think? What do I think when I go down there and map it out?
So you go take a look?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, how close are you going to get to the coffins?
Where she got to, where he got to.
Yes, literally, as soon as you come around this bend, it goes like 15 feet and seems to open up to this room, and you see this whole
How
line
far is
of
How
stone.
far is the closest coffin?
Like as soon as you enter this room.
Erebus, have my back. I'm gonna just take a little step out there.
Hold on there, Zachary.
What are you doing? I'm just going to check
this.
this.
This is a fortress, okay? Why don't you just give me an opportunity to take a look there and just see if it's something that is of my people or if it's something that somebody else has done.
Okay.
And I'll be prepared
People
to
traipsing
attack.
through there like that.
So
So I want to go there to where it is, Bill, and take a look at it.
And I'll be around the corner ready to run in.
No, you're gonna stay back. You're 50 feet back because we don't want
I'm not
anything
trying to be,
to come in.
I'm trying to sneak as best I suppose as I
trying
can,
to
but
avoid
not,
anything.
Are we gonna? I thought we wanted to do the Trogs. I feel like we should finish the Trogs before.
I'm just trying to map it out just to see if it adds up.
And I just want to see if there's anything, if it's just a normal room, if there's something else that might be in there.
Go ahead. Choose your stone ability to look at this weird stonework.
Well,
So
that
you
in my,
two are
that
gonna
my,
go.
Huh?
You two are gonna go and look at
I'm
this.
gonna let him go look at it first, and then
I
once
want
he
to go
comes
look at
back
it, Bill.
to
I
me.
want to see if it looks like anything, like, are these like stone coffins that are dwarven made? Does this look like it's a dwarven burial crypt of some kind, or does this look like something that wasn't originally here that somebody else did later?
Yeah, so give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence, investigation, or history?
I said intelligence.
Okay. That's a 15 on the die, so that's a 15.
Okay, perfect. So you come in and just right at the edge of this room. You definitely think these are some probably dwarven. They're stone dwarven, probably maybe coffins.
I could have told you that by saying they're only 4 feet long instead of 7.
But my question is, does it look like they're? I guess what I'm looking for is, are they aligned in such a way that it looks like a normal?
No, absolutely not. They're scattered. There's a bunch along. This definitely does not look normal in the sense of a dwarven burial area. There's a whole length of them, like just almost on top of each other, next to each other. Like on the west wall, there's probably about 10, and then to the east of this, and you can see where the ledge kind of opens up, but they're all along the outside of this cavernous wall, and you think there's probably at least 20 in here, if not more. And but this definitely does not seem right. And you actually give me a perception check.
So that is what is it? 13 on the dice plus 3 is 16.
Perfect. You see at least 3 of them that the lids are off.
Let's go, guys.
But the lids on the others seem to be still intact. But 3 of them, the lids are off.
Okay, and they're not like piled up. They're just like laying out next to each other.
They're laying out next to each other in link, basically from foot to toe. But it's so it's like almost one big circle along the wall and the open cavern that leads, into Puffville. Yeah.
All right.
So you assume, yep, this you got that where you're definitely under the assumption, yep, this is the top part where Erebus and you saw the stone coffins. This is definitely matches up with that.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go adventure on the rocks.
Yeah, let's not go in here any further.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kill any of your kin.
Well, I'm even more worried than that this is something else. I'm still worried that this is a perfect kind of that cavern was a perfect kind of cavern for that damn black dragon. That night scale.
Who wants to have a rope tied to him?
Torn or Dar? Which one? I mean, I vote Chuck because he's just a tank now, but and if he gets shot up like a pincushion, it'd be fine.
And have Torn be holding it?
I have Chuck tied a rope to him, and then Dar holding it.
Dar holding what?
Rope.
Tied to Chuck. I mean, Torn. You
You
guys see it too much.
mean so Chucky can get across the river?
Yeah, so Chuck can get across the river and take 4 pincushion shots at him.
You get on your shoulder, Valiant, little like some claws kind of come onto your shoulder, and a whisper comes in your ear. This is gonna be some entertaining shit here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Don't volunteer for this one.
And then Erebus, do you or I want to drink the potion of climbing and go over there?
Is it climbing or spider climb?
Potion of spider climb.
Yeah. Alright, I know some magic. It's probably alright. Well, I'll whisper to you. Well, you probably need it less than I do.
Yeah.
I can cast spider climb, by the way, guys.
Oh.
If you want to save it.
That would be a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Save the potion, or we could have 2 people go in.
What are we going in for?
To kill the Trogs?
And we have to climb over these rocks. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
We have to go down the river and over some rocks. Is that right?
Yeah, you have to go through the river.
In the river.
In the
not
river,
across.
not across. In the river.
Down like 15 feet. Right?
Well, yeah, he thinks
20,
he's-
25.
Well, Jot will whisper back, or he'll say, it's probably about 10 feet of rocks climbing over. Or going under, maybe. Ha!
Valiant.
Take that way. Climbing over. It's like a dam, almost.
Okay,
Or
and I'll
if you want, I can. You could send me in. I can see if I can get to the door and try to open it.
Make an intelligence check.
Alright. Natural 20!
Perfect. You think even, because the rocks are so loose, that you're probably going to make noise going across through this.
and the water.
They basically set this on up where these rocks, they could even just kind of collapse with somebody trying to climb over it.
Okay, could I go down the wall and come across like a ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, if you did the spider.
Yeah, right. That's what I meant. Was fine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it otherwise.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Erebus, yeah, if you want to do that, go spider, and Chuck goes across the river after you go.
All right.
But what's your reason? What's your reasoning for opening the door? I don't see a reason to
So
open
everyone
that.
doesn't have to go down the river. You guys can try to loop around. I can try to open the door and find out where it goes.
Yeah. I don't. Do I think looking at my map that there's any way that we're gonna be able to loop around?
I'm sorry, what was this?
Can I make an intelligence check to see if there's a way I think that we could loop around to this
Oh,
door?
yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
Yeah, you've been mapping everything nicely.
14.
No. You think the door is more on this western wall of the river. So, as far as you think, this river runs through this next room, probably runs through and beyond past the puff. Basically the tail room, the room with all of the
Yep.
tails.
And so I think
stuff,
it leads to another room that we haven't adventured to and not accessible from anywhere else that we've been to.
Unless you maybe go down
a
all the way
level?
across, down those stairs, maybe come up the river that way. But also Jot said there was a pond in their room, and so in the south part. So
Let's just go across
have-
the river.
no,
They're
yeah,
Trogs.
probably.
We're gonna kill them. They're
Probably
fine.
not.
I think I think we have a good shot against these guys.
I'm gonna try to. Bill Dart's gonna just start out. He's gonna try to go through and get across the side. He says, "Screw it."
Wait, do you tie a rope behind your back?
He didn't. He just started going.
No, stop. You're gonna die. What if you slip and fall? What if the loose rocks fall from underneath you?
Yeah, I'm going first.
Put a rope on you. At least help us out. Don't.
Alex, man,
Chuck, hold the rope, please. Dar's impatient.
I'll tie her out.
Okay.
Bailey, are you willing to cast this spell?
Yeah, of course. I'll do one. Do you
Tie
want
her out when I start going, Bill.
Erebus? Do you
I'm
want
going
it?
first. You're holding me.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm just going.
All right,
Erebus,
so
I'll do it.
I'm gonna do this, guys. Let's roll initiative, and then I'll go and then since the guys are getting a little chaotic.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You would be me.
Am I beating
I'm
you?
a 20.
No. I'm a 21.
I'm a 23.
I'm 11.
Okay.
I guess this is the way we die on the river, guys. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but the rope.
All right. So
me.
Have
Erebus
fun.
hired you at a 23. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Spider Erebus. does
And then I heard
21?
Torn at 21.
I guess I'm gonna be back here with you, devil, watching them fall.
All right. Anybody else above a 20? All right.
I
16.
think Torn is 21.
Yeah, I got Torn.
Chuck is
16 to 20.
18.
20.
All right. So Dar's 20.
Dar's fast.
Zazriel.
Really?
All
You're
right.
right. I was faster than you last time.
Well, I rolled a 19, so
Because
I'm a 16.
All right. So 16 is L.
We got the same number.
Yeah, really. My deck.
All right. Valiant, what did you get?
Yeah,
I-
15.
15. And I know Kit's 11. I heard that.
No, he said he lets us decide.
My diet does not like me tonight.
Look up the rules.
Initiative.
I know how that's how it
Doesn't
works.
necessarily
We
hurt
gotta
you.
get
I
it
used to
rolling.
use it.
That's all.
Then he changed.
That's right. You just gotta roll that die a little bit more.
Rolling on a river?
Hey. try to-
Okay, so I'm just
Or the-
Now that song's stuck in my head.
Erebus. What do you do?
Good luck falling down the river, guys.
Is the spell already cast on me or no?
Not yet, because Dar's
Then
treading.
I guess I'm waiting for that, and then I'm gonna climb the wall.
All right, Torn.
And
What are
the
you
rope
gonna
was
do?
tied to me, not Dar. So
Well, you tied it too. I heard that part. You tied it. You both tied together.
Yeah, you both are tied together, man. So
Yeah.
one of you guys
So
go
what do you
down.
do?
I'm gonna go into the river.
All right, so you're gonna go trying to cross over the river into the valley of
Yeah.
darkness.
How far away is this?
All right, I'll explain this here. So first, so you can either choose to give me athletics or acrobats to kind of climb through.
I'll just do athletics.
All right.
Whoo! 23 total.
All right, so yeah, so you see him, you see Torn go moving across. So it's half movement going through here. So let's go.
But how long is it to get to the rocks?
So it's you move over the rocks through the river, and that's one of your movements. So you basically have 30 feet to movement. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Quick perception.
Unless you want to take the rest of your action and not
Yeah.
move.
So this is. Oh, so I just. Okay, 17 total.
Okay. Yeah, so you come into this room. I'll describe it here for you.
Crossbow out.
As you're floundering through the cold, swift stream, you emerge into a huge cavern. The ceiling must be 30 feet overhead, and the far end of the cave is lost. Well, you guys have dark. Oh, actually, this is long. Yeah, it's lost in darkness. There's a foul stench assaults your nostrils immediately as you come through the rocks here. The remnants of butchered game hang from crude wooden stakes along the cavern walls, and you spot a pair of orc corpses treated in the same fashion. So that is what you see. You do not see any Trogs at this time. What do? You have 30 feet of movement, or you could get out of the river. So you come through. It takes you 30 feet of movement to move through the river over the rocks, and you can get out of the water if you want, and move either to the west or the east
I know I
side.
have a since you.
I'm talking to you,
hear
eh?
you.
I'm talking to you, not him.
I didn't say anything, man.
Okay, so you can either move to the west or the east, and you can still move another
30.
20,
So I'll
20
go to
feet
the
coming out of the water.
West.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the west and move up, and you're gonna move.
Axe and shield.
Are you gonna stay along the river?
So he goes to
bank?
the right, I'm guessing.
I know he's going to the west.
That's what, no, I'm saying he's going to the right, just so we know.
Yeah, is right. Yeah, is right. Yeah.
So how long is this rope?
Hold on, you guys
50
got
feet.
like 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go across the riverbank.
Okay, so just stay on the. Are you gonna stay
Actually, no,
along
I'm
the
gonna go-
river or move towards the wall?
I'm gonna move I'm gonna move towards the wall, actually.
All right.
Now do I see anybody? I have dark vision.
Perception.
He didn't see him. I already gave him that.
But I have dark vision.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if they're hiding. Maybe your quick perception,
automatically see
buddy.
them.
They can hide too. Crazy.
What? That's not fair.
I know. It's just not fair.
They're ready.
Dar, you are up.
Is he across?
Yeah, he went through over the rocks. You don't see him anymore.
All right, but the rope feels like it. I mean, I'm not pulling on it, but I just want to make sure that it's caught, like he's not like floating down the river kind of thing. He's
You would have felt that. It would have pulled. It would have jerked.
Okay.
And jerked.
Then I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna try to cross.
You can take athletics.
We have to get our cleric and our
acrobatics.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna use athletics.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna sit back here. I'm trying to make this as safe passage as possible so we don't lose anybody like Sasku.
That's a 14.
All right, so yep. So sure enough, yeah, you make it across and give me what's your movement?
25.
All right, so yeah, you're basically on top. You get to just the other side of the rocks with your movement, and you can give me a quick perception check too.
15.
Okay, so the only thing you will see Torn on the western bank of the wall. He's close to the wall, and he's about probably about 10 feet from you as you're crawling over.
Okay. And then I look down, and I see that.
There's the river still going.
Yeah, but I see that the rope is between me and him, and I realize that nobody else is going to be able to use this rope because we're both over here. And so I make another athletics check, and I try to go back.
Okay, you won't need to make another athletics check. I'll give you that. You can go back.
Yeah, you kind of hear under his breath, fuck. I fucked up.
All right.
Turns around and goes back.
All right, Zazriel, you are up.
Sorry about that, Zaz. I almost forgot. I'm the other end of the rope.
Yeah, thank you. Now we can get across safely instead of having to have a Sasku incident.
Exactly.
No, don't worry. We'll have another Sasku incident at some time in the Forge of Fury.
All right. I am going to use the rope to help me acrobatically get across the river.
All right.
16.
Yep, no problem.
All right.
What are you going to do, tightrope walking?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you get the other side of the river. You're holding the rope.
Yep.
And
I step to the east.
To the east side? Okay. You want to give me a quick perception check?
Yep. All right, up the natural 20.
Oh, yeah. Then you could have alerted me
All
where
right.
they're at.
All right, so
4.
you're moving to the east side.
Yeah.
All right, so once again, so you move along the river's edge, or you
Nope,
get closer
I just
to
get
the
onto
wall?
the edge, so I have my action left, and I pull out my shield.
Okay, so you're just gonna come
Take
over
my shield, yep.
on land and shield. Got it. All right, and with that,
Try and hit my AC, dude.
I'm going to try. All right.
Try to hit me, ma'am.
Right off the stone, right where you're almost, right where you're
Like
at.
5 feet from
Oh yeah, like 5 feet. All of a sudden, just right from the stone, this Trog, just this bone-clawed figure comes up and tries to first takes a bite out of you. And misses, of course.
Yeah, but 20.
And then it claws. It's just like on top of you, clawing.
I'm like,
Miss. And actually, he will stumble over and fall to the ground. But just as you see that, another one from the wall, about another 5 feet from him, comes running at you. And he tries to take a bite out of you and misses, and it goes with its claw. And misses, scratches your armor, can't get through your armor. And then another scratch, but just misses you, completely. With Zazriel, you see out of the stone the same thing. All of a sudden, just 2 Trogs come running at you.
and they're gonna hit you. Probably.
First one
18.
takes a bite and bites you. Right in your right arm as you're getting your shield out, and you take 3 points of damage as it bites you in the arm.
Con save.
Not yet. I'm going to have you guys do that at the end of the round. Then he's going to claw. Misses, and another claw. What's your AC again?
18.
18. Actually, that's going to hit. So a claw comes down on you. And this strikes you in your left leg for another 3 points of damage. So I have you at -6.
Yep.
And then the other one also bites you and bites your right leg. Arr. These things are just vicious. And another 3 points of damage, so I have you -9.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 3, 3.
And then claws. Miss the claw. Ooh, and crits on the last one. Ugh. Last claw. Just right over your chest. Comes striking down and an exploding die. And that one's for 11 points, so I have you at -20.
Alright.
So yeah, you are bleeding out now.
Wait for my turn, boys.
Now I need you both to make
I wasn't
Constitution saving throws.
You're still close to him. It's in proximity. That's good. A 15.
Yep, 15's good.
22.
Alright, so you are both good. I'm gonna keep track of this.
I've been living in this stench.
Yeah, you're nasty. You're like dog crawling around in dirt. You're immune to this stuff.
Alright, so I got both of you taken care of. Alright, with that, Elle, you are up. What do? You guys hear now on the other side this, rah, through the water, and you probably hear Zazriel yell out in pain just then.
Okay. Well, Elle's going to say, "Well, Trabella, let's get through this." And she's casting guidance.
Okay.
And then she's going to do an acrobatics
Alright.
to get through here. And that is a 17.
Perfect. Alright. Yep, that's good. So you climb over the rocks, through the water. No problem. You see right next to you is Zazriel
fighting off with two Trogs, and you see her just bloody. Her chest is bleeding, and you see another two Trogs on the western side of the river, closer to the wall, fighting against
but no
a Torn,
scratches.
but he
on
has no scratches.
I'm barely injured. Can you aid a comrade in her adventures?
Barely injured or fairly injured? I didn't hear you.
Fairly.
Yeah, she's bleeding. You see, she's bloody.
Wait. Tell me again. I've got one guy on the left and one guy on the right.
Yeah, so the right to your left, immediate to your left on the surface is Zazriel, who's bleeding and has two Trogs on top of.
In the water.
No, they're out of the water.
All three are. She's out of the water, and these two things. But she didn't pick a side. Like stick with the one side. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's on the eastern side. Torn's on the western side.
Okay. And my movement just gets me.
So your movement just gets you to the other side of the water here. So it would cost you movement to get out of the water right now.
I took an action.
But you can take an action. You haven't taken it. You got your action. So your movement's over in that sense.
Right, but casting my guidance took an action.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's an action. Okay, not a bonus act. Oh, okay. My bad. So yeah. And you're done actually then.
So I'm where I am, but I have a bonus action left.
Yes, you have bonus action. Absolutely.
I will do a healing word.
Okay. Perfect.
That is 6.
All right. So I have your -14, Zazriel.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm going to kill these little shits.
Very nice, El. All right, Valiant, you are up.
I will go ahead and do spider climb on Erebus.
All right.
And I'll go and say, Dar, why don't you go ahead and go help the rest of Joey. Oh, like you can go help fight.
Oh yeah, one of them's on the floor.
Because I think I'm the only other
I'm
person.
still back here with you.
Oh yeah, Kit's still back. I guess help Kit get across, and I'll probably just spider climb across.
Okay, so you cast the spell and you're gonna wait then?
I'm gonna wait. That's it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, Calcrix flies through, just flies to the other
Waiting
side.
on the spell though.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna move in.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't have a great visual of this, so I don't know if there's anywhere for me to climb, or I guess I'm gonna move to the wall and try to climb. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
you could definitely climb on the eastern side and climb on.
Can I get there within 30 and still take a shot to help these guys out?
No, you can get there within 30, but because you kind of held for this, you're not going to be able to shoot. You can do one of the other. So you can move over there and be ready for your next round, which you're at the top of the round anyways.
Okay.
So.
And I'll use my bonus to hide if I can.
You won't be able to use that either. It's just basically you get one thing.
I'm all.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can definitely move. And so for you, you could even, to be honest with you, the spider climb, you can actually, if you want, move beyond past Zazriel and these Trogs to get to the other side of them. So maybe then next time you can, or over there, you can use to try to hide.
Okay, perfect.
In a
I'll do
sense,
that.
climb over, Spider-Man it over, across the wall, and past Zazriel and the two Trogs.
Okay.
So, all right.
That sounds great.
All right. So Calcrix flies over. Well, he likes you, so he's gonna, but he's not gonna breathe. So he's gonna come and take a bite at one of the Trogs that's on Zazriel, and hits.
Cold damage. I like how guys can do damage with their bites. Extra damage.
Ooh, yeah. So, Calcrix flies over and bites into one of the necks of these Trogs, and blood just comes spurting out all over Zazriel again, and goes to the ground. So one of the Trogs on Zazriel is now
I'm still solo.
deceased. With that, Kit, you are last to act. What do you do?
I'm just gonna climb over.
Okay. So you can either make, like I said, athletics or acrobats, whichever is best for you, and make a D20 roll. Let me know what you got.
I'm going to do athletics.
All right.
7 plus 3.
10.
10.
Okay. Actually, it's good enough. So with the rope, you climb over to the other side. And as I say, you see Zazriel bleeding with one Trog on top of her fighting and another Trog dead. You have on the opposite side you have Torn fighting, and Calcrix is right above, and then L is right here in the water with you right now. So you still have. You can take an action, or you can move out of the water. What do you want to do?
Help me. Psych. Psych.
I don't know.
Step out and thorn whip somebody.
Yeah, you could. No, she can't. If she moves out of the water, that's going to be part of her
Bonus?
action, unless she has a bonus action. Yep. So you can move out of the water if you want, either to the west or the east. Torn's on the western side, and you have Calcrix, Zazriel, and Erebus. And Erebus is on the wall. You go on the side, Torn?
Yeah, it's because he looks like it sounds like he's in trouble.
No, I'm not.
He hasn't been hurt, but he's in armor. Zazriel's the one that's really bleeding.
Zazriel's not
No,
bleeding
then
anymore.
never mind. I'll choose that.
No, you're good. Go to Chuck. You're fine. It's good idea to go to Chuck. All
I have
right.
a better AC than you.
Chuck has 2 people on him still.
It's up to you, Kit.
Chuck.
Which side do you want to go to?
Flames. Chuck's just being selfish over here. It's a good choice to go to the 2-man side.
You tell me not to think about
Okay,
it?
so you go outside towards Torn, climb out of the river, go over by where he's at. Okay. Perfect. New round. Erebus, you are up.
Alright, so I'm going to bonus action to stealth.
Okay.
And so that is a 24.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, so yeah, you definitely are definitely hiding again.
Alright, cool. And move up. Just take a shot, I guess, at one of them that's on Zaz.
Yeah, there's one on Zaz. You saw Calcrix bite the neck. The other one is on the ground. So he only has one
Yeah,
on him.
and they totally missed Torn. His armor looks like he's doing a great job, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's not even hurt over
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna try to take out that final one on Zaz.
Okay.
Whoa, what was that? All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right, so that is a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, and lots of damage. Good dice. 10, 16, 20 points.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you just shoot it right through the back of its head. You know, the arrow comes out its mouth right at Zazriel's face, and it goes down to the ground.
All right, and then I'll move a little bit into a different position.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm done.
All right, Torn, you are up.
Gonna have advantage on the one on the ground.
All right.
Stick trip. Oh. That's gonna hit. A 21 is gonna hit.
Yes.
For 7.
What, 7?
9 points.
Yeah.
9 points. All right, it's still up.
You're
It's
not
still
enraged?
alive, I should say.
Are you enraged?
Still alive.
I can't rage.
He doesn't
Oh.
rage.
Yeah, this is a fighter.
I
He's
forgot
gonna be
you
a
were a
battle
fighter. All right.
master.
Anything else? You're done, right?
That's all I can do, and I'm not
How'd
gonna.
you get
Yeah.
advantage?
He was on the ground.
He's on the ground.
He tripped.
Fumbled. Tripped. All right, Dar, you are up.
Alright. Nobody else back here?
Just Valiant, who said he's going to probably just spider climb over.
Okay, then I'm gonna climb back over there again if I can.
All right, go ahead and give me another athletics check.
That's only a 13.
All right, but that's still good enough. So yeah, you climb on over on the other side of the rocks.
And I don't see anything standing besides us?
No, you do see Torn fighting a troglodyte that's standing, and there's another one at his knees.
I just got chopped.
And there's two dead ones, two dead trogs at the feet of Zazriel.
Okay.
I didn't kill these 2.
And there's nobody else in front of Zaz other than the dead ones, right?
Yeah,
Nope,
so not-
and Calcrix is hovering over Zazriel's head, and then on the other side near Torn is Kit, and then Elle is right here in the water with you, or right on the water, but you're still up kind of on the rocks. Your stubby legs don't get you as far.
I will, drawing Gladys out, I'm going to move up towards, I'll take the second move to move up next to Torn so that I can, if
Okay,
any of those things are still standing next round, I'll be able to swap one of them.
perfect, got you. All right, Zazriel, you are up.
Move up 30. How wide is this cavern?
This
said it's
cavern, well, width-wise, I'll tell you the dimensions here. So the side you are on, it varies, but it's probably that this side is anywhere from, and this side seems where you're right now, in this area, it goes anywhere from 5 feet to maybe 15, 20 feet wide on this side of the river. On the other side, where Torn and Kid are, that's more like 20 to maybe 60 feet wide at the farther south, and you can't even see all the way
Okay, so it keeps
down.
furthering down. Like,
Yes.
how far does the stream run?
past your dark vision.
All right, I go down 60 feet. Or 30. Do I see anything?
Yeah, so let me just track this.
14 perception.
So across the river, and the river still keeps going. The stream keeps going down in this room, still flowing through here. But on the other side, on the western side, in the southwest part of this wall, you do see what looks like is some sort of like mud makeshift door. It's not an iron or stone dwarven door that you guys have been coming across, or even dwarven wooden doors. This looks like makeshift. It's like made of mud.
All right.
And that's probably about, in the sense from you right now, it's probably about, and it's still across the river. It's about 25 feet from the other side of the river at the southwest. So you're about 10 feet from that.
I have my shield and rapier out, and I go another 30.
Just further down this part? Okay. So now you'll see where this the stream, it opens up into a large pond, probably. However, the water's still flowing in this. This pond is probably about 25 feet across in both dimensions. And you see this stream or the river is flowing through to what looks like another part of the cavern. So it's about maybe 5 feet of walkway actually past this side of this pond that leads down into more darkness. And I shouldn't say down, but in a sense, this is heading
forward.
south,
Yep.
going forward. And give me another perception check.
12.
No, and that's what it's kind of what you get.
All right, I wait there.
Yep. All right. So.
And I whisper back, Erebus, can you come climb over this pond? It's about a 20-foot wide pond.
I don't say anything.
All right. So the Trogs, the ones gets back on up off the ground, looking hastily now as has got 3 people by him. But he's still the one that just got up is continuing to go for you, Torn. So both of them are attacking you. Oh, natural 20. Jeez, with the bite here.
That's why I saved my second win. Wait, why didn't I use my action surge?
Maybe save it for something else. And an exploding die. So so this just bites you right in your right hand when you're holding your weapon. Another exploding die. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the dungeon master is hot tonight.
Are you trying to kill a character again?
All right, and here we go.
You haven't even been hit yet.
Well, they're
It's your first
D4s,
time. Yeah,
man.
exactly.
They're D4s,
That's why I kept getting
yeah.
3, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, exploding force?
Yeah, exploding force.
It's still not good, but...
Yeah, it is funny.
Exploding boys. I guess only level 2 character.
Oh yeah, that's true. What's your hit points?
You have a D12.
My hit points?
Yeah.
12.
I only have just as much as I do.
Look at this.
Where's Torn? Oh, there he is. What's your AC, by the way?
My AC is 20.
20. Okay, and then your hit points?
I don't think it says.
Yeah, what the hell? Give me your other sheet. Where's your other sheet?
Another 2 sheets.
What's your constitution modifier?
My con is plus
Should
3.
be at the top of the
15.
character sheet.
So Tali has 30.
13, 27, yeah, 30.
Max. It's max the first 2 levels,
Yeah, so
and I'm a
30.
fighter.
Oh, no, it's 10, 13, 26.
Yeah,
26. All right, perfect.
So how much am I minus?
You're minus 17.
Oh my! From 1 attack?
Yeah, 1 attack. So your right hand is just limp, in fact, I want you to make a strength check.
Dude, grandpa. I think I'm gonna use my lucky die.
What'd you roll?
1.
Because you're welcome. I made you roll that.
What'd you roll?
A save?
Strength, yes. What do you roll? Total strength.
21 total.
Alright, so you don't drop your sword with all the
I mean,
pain.
you mean battle axe?
Battle
That's
axe,
okay, it's
sorry.
your weapon.
Yeah, your weapon. You don't drop your weapon. Alright. That's a
You all should
bite.
be using a sword. You have a magical
Then
longsword.
claw misses, and then the other one that was standing takes a bite, just misses you, bites right into the armor, but doesn't get through. Takes a claw, scratches, misses in the air, and then the last one just a whiff in the
I
air.
thought he only had one on him.
No, he has two.
He didn't kill the one?
No.
Let's see.
Here, give me attack twice.
All right, Elle,
What's up with
Elle,
Chuck,
you
man?
are up. And yeah, so you're in the water. You witness
This
this
battle
of Torn's hand basically
I'm not
almost
battle
coming
master
off.
Get him, kid.
Hey, I'm
Let's
not
go,
a
kid.
master yet.
All right, Elle, what do you
I'm not a
do?
battle master.
No,
Hey,
I think
it's
he's
his turn.
badly bloodied in terms of.
Oh yeah, he's bleeding. Absolutely.
Okay, so she's going to, I guess, climb to that side.
Okay.
Go on the water.
No problem.
Cat is over there as well, right?
Both Kit's there as well as Dar. They're both there. And actually, I'm sorry, I forgot this. Kit and Dar, I need you both to make Constitution saves.
What do I got for a con save? Oh, is this a poison thing?
Yeah, he's immune to
Yes.
poison. Dar's immune to it. Or has advantage.
You might have
I got
advantage.
a
I don't
5.
think
Ouch, your
dwarves
dice are
immune.
so bad.
You got a 5? Alright, good.
Wait,
It's my lucky 20-sider too. It's like, what the hell?
I got a 22.
Alright, so you're fine.
you rolled a 5 or that's your total?
Total 5.
Wow.
Anybody have advantage?
Alright. so you see a kid over there. she's hurling a little bit.
Wait, do I have to roll?
No, you don't.
It's all right, Lassie.
You already rolled yours.
All right, Elle. So you're up. So you climb out of the water.
We're gonna need some ale after this.
Stand right behind Torn
Okay.
and say, hey, let me bandage your sword arm. I don't think that's going to do you much good if I don't. And so she's going to bandage him up.
Okay.
That side. So that is 7 plus his level.
2. 9.
9 points.
9 points. Okay.
Damage.
What do you minus?
Amazing healing as ever. Nice job. Al.
What do you minus?
-8.
You gotta do the math.
And,
man.
and then she's going to, then she'll step, let's see, as a manipulate,
Why don't you do it on
I gotta,
another sheet?
well, as a manipulate, she's going to grab her antitoxin and
There's like 3 sheets.
I think I can drink it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do that. That's no problem.
So she did boom, because she had it nice and handy.
Yep. You said I remember that last session. So.
I don't know how close I have to be effective. If I'm close enough, well.
Yeah, you probably think. Yeah, you get the whiff when you get right to Torn, and Torn stinks, and it's all just here. But you drink that, and you're like, okay, you're good. You're good to go.
It gives me advantage on the save. Is what it was. So.
Okay, perfect. So I'll remember that when it comes next turn if they're still around. All right, that's Elle. Valiant, you are up.
Jot, are you still with me?
No, you don't hear anything. Yeah.
He's really not across.
I'm gonna wait.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So Calcrix flies across the river and is gonna go take another bite out of one of these here that's on Torn. Yeah, just hits. Just goes gnaws him right in the left arm there.
You are across or you're not?
I'm not. It's okay.
Yeah, just rips his left arm right on off. Just tears it up, and it goes down to the ground.
That's how you do it, whelp.
So, all right, Kit, you are up.
That's fine. I can 20 cider. Am
Does he have to do a
I
con
close
save?
enough to hit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're close enough. There's one left that's still on Torn.
Does Calcrix have to do a con save?
I am going to hit it with my spear.
Okay. All right.
Got a 10 on the die.
So 10 plus, what, 4, I think, right? Or 10 plus... You're going to hit. I know that.
Plus 5 to hit.
Okay, perfect. You hit.
Yay!
Nice job.
Now
I did
damage.
biff it one, at least. So damage would be D6. I think. Yeah. 1 plus 3 is 4.
4 points?
4 points.
All right, got it. All right.
Oh.
All right, it is a new round. Erebus, you are up.
All right. So I would like to move into the room. I think I have to stealth at the start here, so I'm gonna do a stealth roll with my bonus as cunning action.
Okay.
Alright. And so that is I know this by heart. Yeah, that's a 20.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good.
And so describe who's still left fighting. There's one.
So there's just one Trog left.
It's 5-on-1.
Fighting Torn. And there also is Kit, who just hit it. And there is right behind Torn is L. And Calcrix is hovering over there, and Dar is right there too, ready
So
to
is there
swing.
only one left?
It's totally covered then.
Yes,
definitely.
absolutely.
From my point of view, anyway. Alright, so can I start to move into the cave and do a reactive perception just to see if I can spot any more hiding?
Yep, absolutely. Go ahead.
Alright, cool. Alright, 26.
Okay. Yep, so there's definitely, I mean, you kind of move down, maybe even head down towards where Zazriel is. You know, you're using the shadows to hide, and there's plenty of them here. But there's definitely not any other Trogs hiding. You're sure of that with that, you know, with that roll. You do see a door, this mud kind of door across the river from you and Zaz. And it's on the southwest wall. And then this river, this stream, this fast-flowing stream, seems to move into this, what I described to Zazriel, this about 20, 25-foot pond. And then there's the stream continues on past this cavern.
Still a fast stream.
Yeah, still fast. Yeah, and in fact, it seems to like just you can see with this little pond and what this is. It seems to be moving really quick, more here than where you guys, you know, were at with the rocks.
If there's no more target, then I'll just help out. If I still have a shot, I'll shoot back into that mess.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Is that because there's no other targets in there? So okay.
Yeah.
Great. So if I can help there. All right. And yeah, that's gonna hit for sure. It's over 20.
Oh yeah.
And it's 11, 4 is 15, and 4, so 19.
Oh yeah, it goes down. So you guys see an arrow just come out of the darkness where you're all at, and just hits it in its back, and it goes down.
I catch it on my axe.
All right. And so, Torn, what do you do? I'm just gonna finish this round up. What do you do, Torn?
I'm gonna just start walking up to where I think I saw Erebus go.
You didn't even see Erebus.
Oh yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna just walk forward. He's like, I'm not hanging out that around here.
All right, so you're gonna start heading south in this.
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't like
Not
being
gonna get
caught.
cured up.
So you start walking. I'll just give you this for right now. So you start walking. You know 30 feet, and down in this chamber you see this mud door in the southwest. It's still from you by about 40, 50
Quickly,
feet from
I'm going
you.
to use my second wing
Okay.
to heal up. I'll gain 6 back.
All right, so I have your -2.
Yep.
All right, Dar, what do you do?
Are we ending today?
Dar, you're on mute. Sit down. Relax.
Really? You want to end right now?
That door is over there, and it's just basically mud.
You don't even see the door right now. If you move, and you see Zazriel start walking down. If you start walking down, following not Zazriel, Torn, then you'll see the door.
All right. Yeah, I'll start walking forward.
Okay, Zazriel, what do you do?
Is there rocks that like come out of the wall that I think I could pass on?
What is this?
Like, does the stream go underneath the wall?
Underneath the wall.
So there's the pond.
Yes.
There's the cavern that goes
This
around.
pond covers this whole cavern.
But
wall
does
to
it go
wall.
underneath the wall? What I'm saying is, so when it exits,
Oh, you can see that it actually
opens up. It's an open area where the pond is.
on the opposite side of this pond. So this pond. So I'll just describe this. So as the stream goes, the pond opens up wall to wall.
Yep, but there's walls. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, wall to wall.
Is there rocks sticking out of the wall that like I could go rock climbing?
No. Well, you could. Well, I'll take this back. There's one. It's very slippery.
I know.
These are very slippery. You would literally have to go around the whole pond, and you
Wouldn't it be
could
like the
really-
25 feet? You said it's like 25 feet across.
Here, let me draw this part out. So this crude.
Fire stop, mud bomb.
Free maps are the best.
All right, so you have this pond.
Yep,
that
which
you're
I'm on the left side.
You're on the left
There's
side.
the right side that the stream comes through.
See, the
So I could go-
pond covers
The 25 feet area.
Yeah.
So I would rock climb 25 feet around.
However, on this side of the other side of the pond where the river continues, the stream goes, there is a walkway.
So wait, the stream continues through the pond.
Yes,
It doesn't
on the
go-
opposite side.
It doesn't go underneath anything?
No. It just goes through into, and it just opens up.
So what you're
caverns.
saying is if I let it take me,
who knows where it will take you?
I could just grab onto the other side. Because there's no exit to the left.
No, there's the opposite side of this pond. The water keeps flowing.
So
if you let it take you, you would get in the pond, and it could take you to probably further down.
But I'm saying to
to
the
where
left.
Saskew's bottom.
But to the left it has to be. But to the left it has to be flowing less. Like it's just filling a big pond.
It's
So
not
if
that
I'm-
big of a pond.
If
It's
I'm going
25-foot
yeah,
pond.
exactly.
It's
and a 10 feet
you
pond.
could,
Like
you could try to
the
swim
stream.
across.
The stream is going 10 feet, right?
Huh?
The stream's 10 feet.
No, it's not even 10 feet. It's
5
probably
feet?
about 5 feet.
Okay.
Could you throw that sketch on the main camera?
It was a horrible sketch.
It was terrible.
No.
I didn't even understand it.
It was. Yeah, you're not even gonna see it because it's on white paper.
Because so I'm on the walkway on the left side of the stream, and
Yes.
there's walls on the left, like a carrot.
Yes.
Yep.
Hmm.
Want to do it, but probably should just go back.
Here, let me show you. In fact, I can just do this quick. Hold on. Let me just do this very fast.
Everybody on this side. The door is.
So you are on this side.
Yep.
See the pond?
All right.
And there's another on the opposite side of this pond.
I feel like there's a little
The water
ledge on the
still
left
flows.
side. You see that little white land? That's a little ledge, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's a little ledge.
Yeah, so I could little teeter
However,
tot my
there's
feet
no
across.
little ledge on the opposite side of the pond.
So wait, when did it cut off the pond though?
Let's see if I can show you this.
Oh,
By the undertone.
So you getting it now?
Now I get it.
All right.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to be dangerous. But
Yeah, he
it's
was
not
trying to
gonna,
be really dangerous.
Not gonna work out.
No, it's not really. Yeah, it's not really gonna work for you. The
He's
face.
trying to go.
He's-
Yeah, danger level, Saskia. Yeah. So what do you do, Zaz?
I wait till Erebus comes.
All right. Let me throw him out of there. All right, Elle, what do you do?
I am going to send a message to Erebus.
Okay.
Say, you guys folks get over on this side where you have a mud door.
Catch all of that. You want to get to the other side? Is that what he said?
No, I want you two to get over on this side where the door is.
Okay, I'll start to cross over.
Worried, but this looks like it flows a lot faster here.
Yes, definitely. It flows. It flows a little bit faster down in this area. And so, are you gonna start? Are you gonna move with
Oh yeah, it's
Torn and Dar?
Torn is.
All right, Valiant, what are you doing?
So everyone's over now, right?
Yes. And you don't hear any fighting anymore. Yeah, you whispered out to Jot and you don't get anything.
I'm just gonna stay put, actually.
All right.
I'm just gonna wait.
All right, and Kit, what are you gonna do?
Move towards where I saw Dar go.
Dar, Torn, and L. So you guys are all perfectly all together. Perfect. And with that, we will stop for the evening, as it is time to cut out. Good session, guys. Now to see what's behind the mud door number 1, right? So, good session. So let's do the more mud. I have a feeling, yes. Probably there's more mud on that other side of that door. Let's just go quickly around for MVPs here. Let's start Zazriel. Who's MVP of the night?
Kit.
Kit. All right, and why?
Because she tried to acquaint with a bear and make a companion out of it, and got across the river and
sorry, it was just a hard-headed bear, guys.
Took a gash out of the Trog and almost took him down.
Yep. All right. Torn.
I would give it to Kit also because she was braver than most druids. Most druids would just stay in the back, but she tries to get up there and help.
You talking about Gramps?
All right,
I'm not
perfect.
a coward.
Nope, you're not. I'm talking about Gramps is a coward.
He is not.
I know he's not. We're just giving him a hard time. And Valiant.
He charged the entire group.
I'll give it to Erebus. I mean, we didn't accomplish that much, but Erebus has always been good at utilizing the sneak attack and sneaking around in that
Killed a
sense.
couple of nasty.
So I
killed a couple
definitely did a
Trogs,
very good job at taking them out in that sense, so that's good.
Perfect.
Thank you, Alien. Thank you.
L.
Thinning the herd is admirable. I think, Erebus got a couple good trick shots off from both of them.
All right, and then Erebus.
So I wanted to say great job, Valiant, for helping me out with spells, as always. Dara, you were very amusing, as ever, rolling around in the dirt. And I tried to help Kit. Kit, you were my MVP for the day, trying to save the bear and bring it with us. I always like more creatures with, so that's what I'm going with.
All right. Dar.
I'd have to. I mean, it's kind of hard between Kit and Erebus because, but I think I'm going to go with Erebus because he was really, really good. Had some really good shots and something defending off the groups today and sneaking ahead and find out. I don't know what he's doing with Jot, but apparently it's something to help the group. So.
Positive intent. That's right, Dar. That's right.
Yeah. You know, so I would say Erebus today, but good, you're right there up there with him the way you wanted to deal with the bear. So.
All right, perfect. So, since I already gave Erebus a luck card earlier, and I'll give him experience for those nasty hits on a couple of the Trogs. But I am going to give Kit a luck card here. So ready to write this down, Kit? And this will probably help you with your rolls that you've been rolling. So this will be good. So you get a...
I know, my rolls are shite.
All right, so this will help you. This will help you in probably life matter when you need it most. So it's probably want to hold on to this one. You can add a D12 after making a saving throw.
What does that mean?
So when she rolls a saving throw, if she rolls, low or moderate, and she's worried about it, she can roll a D12 to it.
Like an inspiration.
To pump up her, like an inspiration, pump up her saving throw roll. So very good. And so with that, we will sign out for the evening. Thanks for watching, and
Remember.
I'm not done yet. Remember. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you are checking us out later on Twitch, please hit the follow button so you know when we're on air live. And also, if you watch this on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments for the cast or myself, please mark them below, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. We will be back next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And this Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time, we will be playing the Grey Guardians. It might be Grim. It's actually fighting an orc warlord named Grimnox. And also, I just want to also mention this because it's out a month. But we are partnering with Extra Life charity on November 4th, which is Extra Life Day for streaming gamers out there streaming. So come and check us out then and donate. I'm actually going to be adding a link to our Twitch page for Extra Life so people can actually start contributing to them. They actually help kids that are sick and get them games, whatever it might be, video games, board games, Dungeons and Dragons, and they get kids some help, some bright light when they're stuck in hospitals. So or
and we're gonna play
worse.
longer than any other group on the internet.
We'll see about that. I wonder about Encounter Roleplay. They might go 24 hours. Encounter Roleplay Will might beat us there. He might do 24 hours. So we'll
committed
see.
to it right now.
But we're definitely committing to at least a 12-hour session, maybe 16 hours. We'll see how donations go, and we'll see if donations are up there. They'll keep us going until we fall over, I guess. So that's Saturday, November 4th. So keep that on your calendars, people that are out there watching us on Twitch. With that, I'm going to sign out. Remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on.
Now it is